The whole wide world knows him and no other than the most intelligent of them all. Give it up for my brother, my friend, make sure with a standing ovation, if possible, for accept my double. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Omobaba No. This is actually, imagine, Omobi, they say is confused whether in between ugly and Omobi. You know that? Omobi, actually, don't let me start on the disrespectful. No, this man has done a lot. Please, a round of applause for him once again. Okay. He has actually done a lot. Omobaba No1. They call him. Guy, don't heckle on me, please. They call him fine boy, or better still, you can say the truth and let the devil feel threatened. You know, my love for Omobi actually is. Omobi loves music. Actually, you can say that he has a lot with legends of music. He loves music a lot. He loves. I think he loves Lagbaja, and he has a lot of things in common with Lagbaja. Very simple. They both do music. It's just that one of them cracks saxophone. They both have the same kind of names: Omobaba Muko and Omobaba No1. And finally, they both wear masks. It's just that one zone is temporary and the other one is permanent. But I've known Omobi since, actually. What am I saying? Since Omobi is not a small boy. You might be forget this shirt to Omobi. I've known Omobi since secondary school. I will tell you the first time I heard about Omobi, later in the book. I know Omobi said, Omobi is not your mate too. No, you know, when me and D1 were arguing, this is how I knew Omobi was old. Sorry, he's old, not old. The shit of this. You know, this is how I knew Omobi. If D1 and I were arguing football, you know we're young. Because the highest thing we Victor. You don't watch France 98? You watch France 98? That's when we stop. I can't make mistake arguing football with Omobi, sir. And they argue. Next time I just heard, did you watch Mexico 80? Have you ever been so scared, so afraid of someone, you start saying things you're not supposed to say? Last thing they did ask you, I was like, sir, sorry sir. My parents got married in 1985. They started giving birth late and I'm the last born. There's no way. I will fail. Have you ever felt so much that people reject your success? Let me explain. People are going for exam and you know normally when people are going to exam like you go, hey, success, so people they reject my own. What's that now? I can't give what you don't have. What's that? I think it was my result that told my father I was doing comedy. I didn't tell him. My father said, you are very funny. I feel the counsel. But finally, the people I want to recognize my blood brother. Where is he? Mayo Kunsalako. A round of applause for him. It's the real song. You see now, when I told you to believe in me that time, now you're paying to enter my show. It's a morbid and I should tell you. So you don't go beat me for that. Yeah, they beat me that year. And it was this useless boy. I mean, it was this guy. It was this guy that named me Blessing, actually. My name is Blessing. But please don't call me that. If you don't want to see me in tears. He named me Blessing. I don't understand why my parents... That's what my legend has it that he named me Blessing. Because how will a 4-year-old boy at the time Yes, he's 4 years older than me. Agbaya. He called me blessing and everybody agreed. Like, is it that you people did not have an idea of a name before? And it's only pastors' kids that do that thing. You name some people are here, their name, they won't raise up the joy, victory, success, faithful, Jesus. Yoruba Christians, they are very Christian like that too. Mommy laughter. What happened to Isaac? What happened to Isaac? Really? My uncle actually wanted to name his kids after the fruits of the spirit. No jokes. Name the first one love, second one joy, third one peace, the fourth one long suffering. I went to one woman's house. I wanted to give my life to Christ again. Worst thing, she can't born plenty people. She had like 12 children. And I was there, I was just sitting there. Wait a minute. She said, repentance! She's Yoruba, so she has to put it's repentance. But repentance! Domindo! Repentance! Where's confession? Is our salvation bust up? Praise. That's the last baby. Praise! What stained your clothes? Praise is very nice. Testimony, come and testify. What stained praise cloth? Mommy, it was when Gladness was cooking in the kitchen. Shut up! Did I say who? Or I said, what stained the garment of praise? Can't you talk? What stained the garment of praise? It's the oil of gladness. Yeah. That's but I was my brother, we went to Jand. I'm the only one that did not go to Jand in my family. Sure you get. I'm not trying to say I'm a bastard, but what I'm trying to say is for some reason he went for masters. I decided to go for mistress. But he went for masters and while he was there, I was with this guy. So people say we look alike, so people thought we were brothers. So I was used to saying my brother from another mother, D1. He came back and I was used to saying my brother from another mother. She gets. So my momsy was seated one day and I wanted to call him. I was happy, like I was used to, my brother from another mother. I looked around, my momsy was crying, already in tears. He said, Mommy, sorry, it was a mistake. He said, really? I thought your daddy already told me. I said, Mommy, tell me what? My father, I come from a kind of family. My father, did they beat you? Did they flog you when you were a kid? They flog you, I mean. My father had a fat cane. Like when I mean cane, I mean the one they use on kids. Oh, like cane. He had a very big cane like this. That cane they pain, as in that. I think it was my father's cane that killed Abel because and you can't escape. Ask him if I'm lying, just be asking him. True stuff. You can't escape. Popsy is in his routine, daily routine. In fact, his boss at work and say, James, I want to see you by 4. No, I'll be beating blessing. You can't escape it too. Popsy will come to the house. Have you swept the floor? No, sir. I've told you, when I tell you to do something, you do it. Come again. Have you swept the floor? No. Yes, sir. Have you washed the plate? No, sir. I've told you, when I tell you to do something. Come again. Have you swept the floor? Yes, sir. Have you washed the plate? Yes, sir. What of the car? No, sir. I've told you. One day I said, lie, my father will not flog me today. I went, cleaned everything, washed. I went to my neighbor's house, swept and floor. Did the streets, everything. My father came back. Have you swept the floor? Yes, sir. Have you? Yes, sir. Have you? Yes. Have you? So is it everything I tell you to do that you be doing? What does that mean? What does that mean? Is it everything I tell you to do that you do? Come on, cook rice. Should I go? Should I not? Is it everything? What does that mean? Is it everything I tell you to do? But surprisingly, the only time my father does not flog us is when we come home with bad results. I don't know why. The first day was just saw the bad result. You did not pass. You did not pass. Okay. I said, Daddy, you would have preferred flogging. First of all, my mother is the issue. You know how women sing against you? Yoruba women, they fight with singing. My mother just, they didn't flog you, bad result. My guy, Ayo, we're age mates. He's always coming first. You remember Ayo? He's always coming first. Came to what? He was always coming first, so he will come, watch TV with me. Kani, you and me. You remember that? Kani, you and me, Kani, you and Ayo. No, Ayo was fine. Kani, you and Ayo. I'm just joking. Watching TV. Momsi go notice say they watch TV. Now from far she go they sing song. Bear in mind she's still angry at your last result, but they didn't beat you. Just come. Jesuma. She'll do as if she's looking for something. Jesuma Jeshi Yaulodo. Can't look at you eyeball to eyeball. Jesuma Jeshi Yaulodo. Iya Doctor Shan. Ayo, how are you? The mistake you make is to talk. Mommy, what are you looking for? I'm looking for the subject you did not fail. Kill. But my father, you just come and go like, my father said, Daddy, they said milk has finished though. Milk has finished. Is that why you failed maths? Milk. Maths. Ayo will come. Ayo will bring ball. You know they always they pass now, so they always release them for us. Just bring ball. Blessing, let's go and play ball now. It feels funny calling myself Blessing outside. Blessing, let's go and play ball now. Let me go ask my dad. Daddy, can I follow Ayo to go and play ball? Sure, it's a free ball. Go now. Where's Ayo? Ayo, don't choose him in your team. He does not pass. It got very dicey, you know. Like, there's this guy on our street. There's this guy, I think he lost his job. I don't know what happened. My father grew a little bit older, but I think the guy beside our house, he lost his job. Uncle Ebenezer. Uncle Eben. Mike, you remember Uncle Eben? Uncle Eben lost his job. And out of, I don't know what kind of innovation that was. He discovered, and our street, we had notorious kids. So he discovered that he could make a living from flogging people. No jokes. So this is how it works. The parents will bring the Ebin, and he's always at home. There's never a time that Ebin, no, watch out. No. You know that he's always at home. Ebin. So what did he do? He stole meat, and that's 3 strokes. Okay, that's 300. Okay, so there's one guy, John. John was his major source of income because John was our mate, yeah. But John's offense not be our mate. John they commit offense of prison, but because he's young, because he's our age mate, they take him to a bin. So he commits offense like maybe he tip 1 million. You know those guys? He goes sleep all those guys. He goes sleep with woman for that. You know those guys offense. When at least 36 strokes. So he's the one that flogs last. Yeah, he's the one being flogs last. We just come. And John is always there. He's always offending. Sometimes Ebi will not even get job. He will just stroll around. Abba, Blessing, he didn't steal it. Oh, wow. Oh, John, very good. John is always there. So one day, but the problem is that Uncle Ebin actually smokes weed, but we didn't know. The day we found out, I found out was one night, 2 a.m. I went to steal meat. Yeah, I steal meat. I still steal meat. Maybe stealer. So I went in the night. How did they catch me? I would have had a successful operation. But it's the devil, Sha. I had to steal meat. As I opened the pot, I was halfway through. I've done all the most difficult parts. As I won't put the thing from out. Don't forget that I was about 5 years old, so things scare me. I saw one long tail. I thought it was snake. I panicked. I was snake! Snake! Ah! Everybody came out. Whoa! And I saw that it was war gecko. So it's war gecko, don't worry. So that is war gecko. Yeah, I know it's war gecko, but that in your hand is not war gecko. Oh, this. Actually, when I saw the snake, I looked around, I didn't see stone, so I thought to use meat to stone it. So he said, okay, Dabe, let's go to Uncle Ebin. We went to Uncle Ebin's house 2 a.m. Uncle Ebin was still around. And guess what? John was there. So when I saw John, I'm like, hey. So obviously, I've done the calculation in my head. So again, so my father, as usual, left us there, went away. So okay, so no more offenders today. So come and take your cane. Uncle Ebin called me out. I'm giving you 36. I said, which day Uncle Ebin increase in tariff? Started. At first it was painful, but when we got to 12, I now thought of it that, wait, how much they go give John? I think John was thinking the same thing too because he started running. Hey, catch somebody there! I will kill all of you today! 36. 36. I could not even stand up. After 36, I rolled. I just rolled. Ebin, come! Just give me 3. I said, eh? Ebin, 3. John, 3. I said, Uncle Ebin, sorry. What happened? What did I do? Uncle Ebin said, shut up! When you were sniffing cocaine, you didn't know. I said, what do you mean sniff cocaine? Now John sniff cocaine. Now me thief meat. And you smoke weed. My bum was so swollen, like I could not go to school the next day. It was obvious. And that time we used to bus to school. Who made that law that when you see your neighbor, when you see someone older than you in the bus, that person must pay for you? They are busing to school. Innocent me the first time. I was like, I saw Brother Taju. Where the in front? He said, bless him. What did they do? Bless him. Well, I said, yes, sir. Conductor wanted to collect money. He said, bless him. I've paid, don't worry. He said, thank you, sir. Next day again, coincidence. Just, I greeted him. Said, bless him. When it was time to pay, bless him, don't worry, I've paid. Thank you, sir. So I now noticed that this thing is working. So sometimes when I want to enter bus, I will check. Don't worry, go. I call it time out. But and I enter like towards the end of the month. If I say, Brother just said, don't they calculate, wait. And they pay too. So one day, I call him, Brother you! Say, bless him. I said, now come, bless him! I said, thank you. No, pay for 2 of us. I said, Owa. He said, it's not Milan Bridge, But after a while, we got a driver. My mom, we got a driver, so the driver drives us to school. But there's one guy, most many. We're not poor, don't worry. I'm not one of those comedians. We're not poor. This is passion. No, it's passion. It's not my father's dream. Left to my father, I should not be doing this. But then we got a driver, and there's one guy in my area called Elisha. The man, Elisha. There was one day we're driving, they were going to drop me at school. I didn't know, but Elisha walks just beside our school. So coincidentally, we just saw him. But Elisha! So say, Come back. Come enter. And I'm going there. Oh, there. Come discover and say, this boy is in the office, pa. Coincidentally, 2 days later, we saw him again. Coincidentally, that same spot, like 3 days, 4 days. So one day we were on midterm break. Around 9:30 a.m. We just heard a knock on our gate. I said, who is that? You people will be late for school. I said, no, we are on midterm break. You're not going to school? You should have told me yesterday now. I've been standing there for the past 2 hours. But in school, secondary school that time. How many of you did Yoruba in secondary school? The noisiest class in secondary school had to be Yoruba. No coincidence, Yorubas were naturally like that. They must shout. Who names consonants? It's only Yoruba. Consonant mélòó nínú èdè Yoruba. Then they will now start. Consonant afetepe, afajape, afajafetepe, aferigipe, afefaliwerepe. I'm sorry, afefalipukape. The thing is, sorry, you may not understand that. Sorry, you will not understand that. But the truth is that Yorubas, that's how we are. We are good at our language, but we are not good at any other language. That's how we, am I lying? Yorubas, now we they share pass. I mean, who share pass? Yoruba or Igbo? Yoruba can share the mobile exam. How do you share? Share in mobile exam. That's like going for picnic talent audition and you're singing oh yo. Or you go to GTV and say you want to access your account. Or you buy fuel from corn oil and you ask for the total. It's who does that? And the thing about Yorubas is that nobody get factors reach us. We have all the factors embedded that can our H factor is just the worst. H factor. What's your number? Home hateful. And I hate the people that form with it. I hate the people. I was stopping this girl. All of a sudden, she didn't talk since all of a sudden when she spoke. Lo and behold. I said no. What part of no don't you understand? The hen or the hole? I said no, the chicken and the cutlass. The worst one is that TH. That thing annoys me. TH factor. Can I get buffer? Give me your computer. What's that TH doing there? I had an event like this. The wedding planner, Yoruba. Think Yoruba girl like this. She had that TH factor. I didn't know. Sincerely, I didn't know. I was doubting her. I was like, are you sure we should do this? She was so melodic. She was so dramatic. She was like, SLK. She had that TH factor. I did. SLK. I'm very vulnerable right now. Please, I need you to thrust me. I really need you to thrust me right now. I'm like, right now. There is another one that has to do with R. Like we have a rush of R sometimes. Like, oh, you know that one, prayer, mayor. But the one I want to talk about is that we put R where R is not supposed to be. Because what's that? We put R where R is not supposed to be. I sent one girl one mail. She sent me a mail. I didn't get it. I was like, Titi, I didn't get your mail. She said, yeah, you didn't get it. Have you checked your spam? What does my spam got to do with mail? Oh, mail. Okay. I just have this brush. But the truth is that sometimes some girls actually tell you the truth, but you think they have that factor. You think they have burst of fire. No. They don't have that, and they're telling you the truth. Some girls are witches. They're talking to a girl in the night, and she goes, "Hello, you see, I need to go to bed." She's telling you the truth, though. She's there flying. I'm going to bed. But the other factor I like, okay, the R factor. That one is somehow cute. On the girl's mouth, fresh. I want to eat wise. For a girl, it's cute, but for a man, it can be disastrous. But before that one, have you ever had people that like to sound like the Americans? They like to sound like you. Our impression of you is that you say a lot of R. That's how we think. This is our impression of you. Can I get Warren? What's that R doing there? Warren. Computer. One praise and worship leader, she was singing Immoral God. Pastor said, which God? You know that our factor can be terrible. That, like I was saying, wise. Miwinda. It can be cute on ladies, boys, annoying on men. One pastor had it. Pastor was preaching. Today I want to prophesy. The Bible says the blessing of God maketh rich. It meant rich. The blessing of God maketh rich and added no sorrow. Wherever you are going, blessing, witches will follow you. Witches will wait for you. I command the air witches if you are on the air. If you are on land, I command the sand witches. Ushers, why are my congregants running? Where are they running to? Usher Raymond, where? Oh. The R factor is real, man. But it's cute on ladies. One girl was supposed to have a meeting. So the lady, she was like, I was like calling her, hello, where are you? I've not seen you. I said, okay, if you see the traffic. Right now, I've come down from the taxi. I'm twerking from the bus stop to the So where was I? I was talking about secondary school. Yoruba class was like that. That's how Yoruba. But the subject I used to fail the most, fine art. I hated fine art. And it was my teacher that caused it. My teacher would just come to class. He doesn't say a word. He just comes. Just write on the board. Fine art. Draw Obafemi Awolowo. Next week, fine art. Draw Richard Mofedamejo. Works out. So one day he just came. Art. You know me now. Sir, you forgot to put fine. Shut up. Draw Omobaba No. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the first time I heard about Omobaba No. The bad thing was that my father is a very conservative person, so we never grew up. I didn't know what third road meant. We never grew up in any house that had a third road in front of it. How many of you know that? You know that from Ibariga, Iju, where we are, we never saw. By the way, people were saying if you made a mistake in the nomenclature. You see, there's a difference between where you stay and where you live. So you look like a big man. Where do you live? Don't lie. No. Don't let me use it for that. I'll come back to you. You live in Ikoyi. You live in Victoria Island. You live in Parkview. You even live in GRA. But you stay in Akute. You stay in Agege because that thing there no be life. You just dey. Let me tell you how you will know that you need to change your address. Let me tell you how you will know that. Number one, how you know that you are living in a bad area and you need to change. It's very simple. No matter the English, no matter how eloquent you are, once it's time to describe your house, you must enter Yoruba. You know what? You know what? When we are talking now, I'll be talking, I'll blow grammar for a while. After 3 seconds, just ask me, so where do you live? So where do you live? So where are you coming from? When you know that Ogba bus stop. I'm not sure today be sending back in total grammar school. You can't flow well again. And one thing, the way you will know, the way you will know is third road. I mean, the road is always on third. You know, they ask people will say, SLK, why don't you jog? Come out and jog. Come out and jog. Like jog what? Wait, do you know that there's some bad roads, they spoil cars? The road we have is spoils leg. Someone crippled the other day. I was like, waiting do you on a bad road? Okay? Roads! I mean, have you ever been... You know that kind of road that if you check now, most people, if you don't have a car and you stay there, you must have nothing at touchlight for nights, because that's in those kind of areas. That's where they grease people. Emma Wolel. Because if you don't look down, it's instruction. Emma Wolel. You go to. Then another thing is distance. Someone said, I mean, how annoying it is. You talk to a Nigerian girl, you say, I stay around. Where? Ikorodu. Ikorodu no be where they play goal. You don't be like, I will play goal. You go, what? What? For what? What? Why? Ikorodu. I went to visit one of my friends, Aki. One of my friends, Aki, he stays in Ikorodu. So I took my other guy, Bossy, took him. Bossy was in the bus. He was looking at me. Where does Aki live? I said, we're going there. After like 20 minutes. Where does Aki live? After we don't pass water, his question changed. Does Aki live? Because we don't near Bermuda Triangle. The Ikorodu is far. See, I don't care. If you go to Ikorodu and you're coming back and you discover that you forgot something, get another one. I don't care what it is, your shoe, your laptop, your child, get another one. And the last sign you will use to know that you're staying in a Raz area, there's always one Iya Beji that sells everything. She sells, Yoruba's calling she sells everything, like everything. She sells crayon, she sells fuel. She sells kerosene, she sells pepper, she sells newspaper, she sells anything, like anything. You can be going, ticket. Ticket one. I said, which one do you have? He said, Shashanki wa. Like, she sells everything. One day I was bleeding, I had a deep cut. I went to Yabeji. Yabeji, please give me spirit, give me spirit. He said, which spirit do you want? I said, which spirit do you have? What evil spirit, what? Fornicating, no, fornicating spirit, While I was still asking, my neighbor that got married 2 months ago just came. Yabeji, I bet you get spirit of adultery. She said yes. He said give me 4. He said no, your wife don't come by 8. The thing about Yabeji was that I stopped with cheap though. You know that time recession not there. I stopped. Things were cheap those days. That time if you buy granite 15 naira, all of you for this table will chop them. You know the ball granite, chop and go school. All of you. Now if you want buy granite, even the granite seller they proud. If they negotiate granite, they say, Boya mo want take paleko. Granite seller. What? Do you know? Seriously, I didn't know that there was recession because I didn't feel it until I didn't know there was recession until Yomi Casual started sewing suit. Yomi Casual suit is a casual suit actually. It affected the entertainment industry. Recession. You know, say Ublis been fat before. I mean, you know. Have you seen Ublis recently? Ublis. Oga Boss. You know Oga Boss now. He don't turn humble smith. He just he said fit farm. That's the excuse now. Don't turn humble smith now. They go up now. Dare, you know Dare did not do Love Like a Movie this year. You didn't notice? How will he do Love Like a Movie? He said he did something, he did Love Like a skit. Something, Instagram skit or not. Do you know that recession turned Brimo? Recession turned Brimo to Agege bread. It doesn't have label. See, I'm talking to you. Terrible. Recession is bad. The worst one. Recession. How many of you know the quality of people that Cobams produces? You know, Asha. Cobams produce Asha. Quality. Two-Face. Wait, what J? Give it to me. Timmy Apollo Benz. Recession. Amen.
No, we've actually worked.
Yeah, it's true. Waji, you know premium names. This year, I heard that Cobams was looking for a small doctor's number. He said, small doctor, there's something I see. I see us looking. Oh, yeah, Cobams, there's something you see, really? But forget small doctor. Forget small doctor. You see, as this auntie fresh like this. Small doctor has fans, fans that you never believe. Fresh from Yankee, returning, gonna follow. She still has the accent, but let her phone ring. What will be her ringtone? Break it down. By the way, this is how you know that Cobams produced this song. Who else can play penalty to throw it? But really, Small Doctor is crazy, man. Small Doctor is one of the most energetic performers that you can ever find. Have you seen him perform before? Like I know they use speaker play. If he comes here like this and it's very short, so his head will not touch, you just run, pa, 2 steps, you don't go. Oh my God! Please play that soundtrack for me, please. You might just play the soundtrack. Play it. Use any key you like. Bring it, stop. Was there a meeting in 1995 where all Nollywood practitioners agreed that when they play this soundtrack, it must be followed by this reaction? Play it. Bring it up. Nothing has entered their spirit. They can't control themselves. Last week I went for one Nollywood meet and greet. They were just dancing. Don't worry, don't play. You will play after 3 seconds. They were dancing. That soundtrack came on and they lost it. It's reflex. Just. How is everything now? How are you now? Okay, I'm fine now. That is reflex. Those days. But me, I didn't watch mainstream Nollywood. I grew up in a Christian home, very Christian home. We didn't watch what we used to watch then. Mount Zion. Most people don't know them as Mount Zion, but you will know Aya. And they scared the hell out of us. Mount Zion. First of all, their title is scary. The ultimate power. You can't say that thing with smiling. You can't say their title smiling. The beginning and the end. You see, the gods are dead. The captives of the mighty. The enemy against my soul. What is this? And the advert is only in mainstream Nollywood advert that you hear. Oh, teacher! They will shout at you. No, Manzana advert. Captives of the mighty, cast and of the one, they shall live. They now hear voiceover. Captives of the mighty, a film produced and directed by Mike Pamelo, starring Doyin Hassan, Israel Oradeway, Gloria Pamelo. Captives of the mighty. Holy God. Come break. Maybe they got it from the Bible passage that says once have I spoken, twice have you heard. Every Mount Zion film, God must talk. My son. My son. Arise. It's only Mount Zion film that you see wife, we call her husband. Our husband, Brother Daniel. And the husband will reply, yes, Sister Shadi. Husband. And in Mazayo, everything must be 3 times. Who told them that witches laugh 3 times? Witches. Who told them that witches laugh 3 times? Sister, do you guys laugh 3 times? Is it? Witches laugh 3 times. Anything must be 3 times. You paint a typical Mount Zion movie. The guy don't mess up throughout the movie. Can't they beg him wife? The wife won't come out at the end. Just, Sister Shadi, please forgive me. I won't do it again. That's what their voice they be. Don't forget the 3 times rule. Sister Shadi, forgive. Forgive. Can you just say forgive? You don't finish. After all you did to me, I will never forgive you. Come turn her back. Come cry one plastic cry. Now so that the movie will end, God has to end the story. So from nowhere we just hear God. God. Sister Shadi. Sister Shadi. Forgive me. After all. I forgive you. Sister Shadi will just automatically. But because of God, I forgive you. Then they will now. Who said kiss? You want to kiss Daniel? How? You can't do this. When you're about to walk, you just press pause to God. That's it. Manzaya. And when we say that Nollywood does not have depth, this is what we mean. Nollywood movie, typical Nollywood movie does not have depth. Very simple. Bros, if you see a Nollywood movie and you don't see that movie, you can ask him after the movie what happened in that movie. He will explain it to you in 5 minutes. He won't skip anything. After waiting, Ramsey Noah and Genevieve, they meet for supermarket. Ramsey Noah poor, Genevieve rich. Ramsey Noah go meet Genevieve, say he won't marry her, but his mama no green. But after a while, Ramsey Noah come go also, come go make money, come back, Genevieve beg, they come marry. Do you know that you were detailed? You didn't skip any scene. That's it. But watch foreign movie. How can you explain Fast and Furious? Bros, switch it. I spent my money. I went to cinema. I watched Fast and Furious 7, for instance, or 8. You now come and ask me. So, explain. That movie, you mad at me? I say, yeah, mad, bro. So, what happened for the movie? As The Rock, in the... You know, first of all, Vin Diesel done... Vin Diesel, You know, say, that would be mad, though. You know, say, as Vin Diesel did... So, you know what, just go watch out. There's still a show. Don't be me, you go keep. But really, imagine Fast and Furious was shot in Lagos. May can't go happen another August last year. First of all, they will go queue before production because they got queue because that time first so one day queue they ready for production. But they wanted they shoot them. You see for Fast and Furious they fly buildings. You know cars can fly. What do you want fly for you? You be able to except you take them to Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Let them fly Porto because those you can actually fly those fly. We can fly. Imagine say they shoot Fast and Furious. Just which one part? The bad guys they come. Hey, get in the car. Look at the expressway traffic. The bad guys one day like 3 cars back. We will catch you today. Just wait. He said, no, we catch us. This one don't stand still. Catch you, beep. Then when they drive. Last man go stop them, you know. Last man go stop them. That's what they like. Go safety car. expressway, Lagos Ibadan expressway. Enter photo begin. Tire go pause. Before they find organizer. That's the food. Organizer they pump tire. They use fufu, you know. For Ferrari, they. Oh. So because of the delay in the production, before it go come finish. And you know some of those cars don't just use petrol. They just go. So production will be on halt because there's no. Not all of them use petrol now. So production will be on halt. Anything we go do. Now the lead actor will come the vex give director. You director, why are we not shooting? Why are we not shooting? Director will they calm up down. Hey, Vin! No diesel. That time, they will go to play and give. They will go to play the footage. Give after they don't shoot, they will go to play the footage. Give the person will write down. When they look, when they keep for fuel, they see where they enter traffic, when the smart catch them, when organizer they use for food. Now the writer would they ask the director, sorry, what's the title of this movie? He said, you wrote it, it's Fast and Furious. No, this is slow and steady. But although our downfall drivers in Lagos, they are already Fast and Furious. No, you can't try. Have you tried? Driving in Lagos is actually difficult. You drive in Lagos. Have you ever had those junctions? Especially when you start driving. Those junctions that have like 12 traffic lights. So you don't know which is which. You don't know which is controlling you. You just stay. Okay, is it turn or right? Is it turn or red? I don't know. I did that kind of situation one day. Now, I see one guy. The guy they no, not be you. That light they follow top. Pass, not be you. I look back, I see say cars no there. As I turn like this, last man police road safety, they argue who catch me first. I say you guys should calm down now. I'm supposed to turn on. He said, who told you? You're down, who told you? I said, I won't turn back. See the person who told me. I turn back. You see the guy? I see the guy on top refuse dump, they chop bread. His dada. I said, you know what, just arrest me. That after do, they release me. I can't they pass that same position. I see that guy. They tell another person. No be you. Now me they shout from where they. Ever that long where any oh. At the police station. Driving in Lagos is. You be driving in Lagos like this. You be driving. Have you noticed that? As that happened to you, people do as if you enter their front, you're disparaging them. You know, we're just driving here. It's just driving. We're just driving. It's not really that. It's not that deep. You will not. Driving. Have you ever been driving and your lane not they move, but this other lane can't they move? I beg that Baba. Please. After much begging, the guy can't allow. I can't enter. When I can't enter, your own lane don't stop. My own lane don't start to move. So I didn't know that impending. Until we met in front, he just wind up. Why don't? Do you know you're an ingrate? No wonder you're not in any relationship. If you cannot keep a single lane, how will you keep a woman? Idiot. You're just kidding. But let me in Lagos. One guy sold me one Passat. One Passat. May you use good cars in Jesus' name. Have you ever had a car that had hard start before? If you don't know the meaning of hard start, God bless you. You are using a good car or you don't have a car. One of the two. Hard start. The worst thing that can happen to you is to carry a girl and your car is doing hard start. First of all, anytime a girl is entering my car, tell her to wait. Let me go and make the car ready. Start. But this one, she just entered the car. You know that time we call a phone conversation. So how have you been? So like, how is everything? They use noise. They come. So you have fun, have you? So when they start this car, that time the radio go they call you work. And then you off this thing. When they drive, She can't say, it's so hot, please turn on the AC. I can't turn the AC. She gets, I turn the AC on. She can't say, no, you made a mistake, you put on the heater. I said, no, that's the AC. He said, please wind down. You know, that you think say you dey drive, you dey speed. Meanwhile, your car dey stroll. You just dey drive. The guy go dey look you like say, for your mind, they do fast and furious. She said, step on the gas now. I said, you want overspeeding kills, though. I didn't know the speed I was. The time I appreciated my speed was when all those ice cream bicycle come past. Guy, move fast now. That's when this girl could not hold it anymore. This girl could not hold it anymore. She gone, SLK, you are too impatient. If you had waited a little, add money. You'll have added money. At least you'll be able to afford overboard. It's faster than. But then, at least it was better than my father's 504. My father had a car. My father had a car. You see, my father spent 10 years in his marriage. He didn't have a car. So one wicked man dashed him a car. Let me tell you why. That kind of car, you don't dash people. You give people with money for maintenance. Because when the car came, ordinarily the car is 504. When the car came, it was 04 that was there. They had used 500 out of it. My father spent 10 years in his marriage. He didn't have a car. Now, he wasn't used to cars. The first day he drove the car to church, when he was coming back, he forgot it. It was in the bus. That I remember, I said, conductor, don't mama, but more to me, see, you know, 504, if you've used 504 before, who has used 504 before? The first thing that will spoil is that whining glass. That whining, you'll now be empty, you're super though. You're whining like this. If rain should fall, this rainy season, if rain should fall and you're driving, you have to park, come out under the rain, right? By the time you finish, you go to the other side, whine. By the time you finish, rain don't stop, so you have to wind down. That steering, the steering of the car is what they're supposed to call power steering. Because when you're turning, one day we were coming back from church, my father was turning, he was turning. I was beside him, he was turning. I said, Daddy, he said, shut up, back turn. They don't disturb me. I said, Daddy, hey, no, come on. For over 15 minutes, we were in one spot, he was turning. After I finished, he said, I don't know Christian. He said, so, boy, what did you want to tell me that time? I said, no, Daddy, I wanted to tell you that you took the wrong turn. Yeah? So what did you tell me, sis? He said, Daddy, you said I should shut up. Is it everything I tell you to do? Is it everything I tell you to do? Finally, we attended an Anglican church. We attended an Anglican church, and the way the preacher preaches is different from now. You know, that's different. Now we have a different style. Pastors now preach with. One pastor was preaching tools of BTFM. You know tools of BTFM. Tools. You know when you see tools, you can say something like Aribiti, Rabata. But when you see someone like Simi, you say Awama Ridi. You can't really place. But tools entered. Pastor was preaching normally. The Lord will save you. As tools entered, Pastor could not hold it. He just said, look up! All of us looked up. He said, yes! Look up! Question our God! Look up! And the thing is, Imam, please. The thing is, when pastors try to be like other pastors, that's where the problem lies. When my pastor, when they preach calm before, can't go, one pastor waiting. And the Lord said, when you move, and my pastor won't say, people going to drop money, people they shout, youth church. My pastor now say, oh, this is how it works, Abi. Come down for a church. And the Lord said, people, youth, were so excited, oh, preach, pastor. Because he said that they feel it. And he moved. thing is that we didn't know our pastor had asthma. So that was when the asthma now came, as the devil will have it. And it moved! People they shout, preaching pastor! Like they shout, my hyena! Pastor, people don't shout, Jesus is my hyena! What's today? Today is Wednesday. Tuesday was his wakekeeping. So you need to finally when you go to, that's why I like Black American churches. Black American churches, they're always pacing. That's how they preach. They preach to encourage you. So I'm dedicating this joke to that my guy as a hot. This is your joke. Some of you are here. You don't know if you are fat or not. But I have some clues for you that may help you. Clue number 1. If you can't enter a Danfo bus without paying for 2, you are fat. Oh, if on your wedding day your husband feels polygamous, you are fat. If you have to be hugged in 2s and in 3s, you are fat. If in school your mattress touches your bunkmate's head when you're sleeping on the top bunk, you are fat. If you have to take your personal picture twice, you are fat. If your picture ever appears as 5 gig on a laptop, you are fat. Listen, if your fitted white shirt happens to be my lab coat, you are fat. If only you spread one of your skirts on a line and you still complain of space, you are fat. You don't understand what I'm trying to say. If your picture cannot enter Instagram but can only enter kilogram, you are fat. Oh, you don't understand. If in church, the pastor tells, if in church your neighbor tells only you that Jesus loves you, when the pastor says tell 7 people, you are fat. Finally, if this message is annoying you right now,
to my destiny, I have waited patiently. I have vision, I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions.